Yeah, 100% is when you were thinking about this stuff, like when you were thinking through it, when did you decide to take your stuff, like take your novels and turn them into audio?
Yeah, so I became a writer and followed the traditional track where I wrote poetry. I got good at it. I won awards. And I moved to short stories. I got good at it. I won awards. I published in a lot of magazines in this whole phase. Yeah. But then when I came to the book publishing side of things, that's when publishing had become like you need to know someone to get published type of situation. So, and then it became very difficult to access editors and literary agents, and it just takes so long to go through the process. And then particularly now I realize this, the time it takes to write a synopsis for a book, you can write another story in that time.
Yeah.
Why would I waste my time? Like, call writers in, have a video call, ask them what the book is about. Don't make them write another 1,500 word synopsis. What a waste of time. Yeah. And so, it's just really archaic administrative processes, all the frustrating stuff. And I just kind of gave up. And I was still teaching creative writing at university, and I was teaching workshops as well. Mm-hmm. But that was the limit of my engagement. I stopped writing. I gave up on the whole thing. And then a few years passed, and, I felt like, I still needed to do something creative with my time. So I started reciting poetry online on Twitter and Instagram, and that really took off. And some of the contemporary American poets, some of the current greats, they really praised it, and some of them became viral hits. And
sweet.
I got a lot of voice acting gigs out of that, and voicing poetry videos and audio dramas. And then I thought, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe I can combine talent A with talent B, and there'll be something that'll come out of this. So I combined the writing and the recitation, and I thought, here we go.
Yeah.
And I tried my hand at podcasting, but before I even did that, I spent a long time actually learning how to do it properly. I learned voice acting. I learned good mic techniques. I learned audio production, and mostly I did it through online courses, both free and ones that cost money.
Yeah.
And then I started doing Indian noir, and I think it took me a year and a half to get the hang of how to put together the content properly, as in how does the narration track need to work, how does the BGM track need to work, what's the packaging like.
Yeah.
And it took me about 2 years to try and understand how you market and use social media to leverage interactions with your listeners. So yeah.